early morning Tayabas Bay. The sea is silent save for a few random boats carrying fishermen out for an early catch. Then, the sun slices the clouds open, streaking a slate gray sky with gold. And on cue, this side of Quezon Province, Philippines, wakes up. Literally meaning place or field in the east, Silangan Nayon is an 8-hectare estate sitting at the eastern side of the Pagbilao Cliffs. Put up by the Pardilla family in 2003, Silangan Nayon is a restaurant and park in one. A haven for good food and relaxation this side of Quezon. But first, how to get there? A mere 2-hour drive from Manila gets you to Pagbilao, Quezon. Then, from the main highway, the clue to a gastronomic experience is a small sign that leads to a series of winding roads in Bantiga. And finally, the estate. A dirt path lies between green fields where cows graze lazily under the morning sun. A sign proclaims you are finally at Silangan Nayon. There's nothing harried or hasty about the place. Everything seems to be in a languid, relaxed state. And this answers the question why droves of hungry city folk drive miles just to dine at Silangan Nayon. Eating here is an experience in itself, and the surroundings that accompany your meal as delectable as the course is served. This dining experience has been so popular that the demand for more of Silangan Nayon has led the owners to open up Silangan Nayon restaurant in SM Mall Lucena. But the utterly authentic experience must first be had at Pagbilao. Built along the edge of the cliff, Silangan Nayon's design follows a natural landscape. Pathways and steps wind around the estate, leading guests either up or down. In constructing Silangan Nayon, the owners took pains to ensure that very little trees would be cut down to preserve the land's natural cover. Diners can opt to eat at huts clustered around trees, or stroll down to Silangan Nayon's main attraction, to a footbridge that takes you seaside for a dining experience by the bay. But whether you eat at the sea or dine at the sun-splashed environs, the food here does not disappoint. Only the freshest is served at Silangan Nayon. The range of mouth-watering dishes proves that the drive and even the walk down the bay is well worth it. Silangan Nayon offers authentic Chinese and Filipino dishes, as well as favorites recommended by loyal clients like onion rings. For those dining at the Seaside Huts, food is delivered via air. On board Silangan Nayon Air, that is. Steaming hot plates are piled into this airplane, and the destination, the hungry diner.
Our names are Delcy and Tony Horak, and I'm going to guess that we've been coming to Silangan Nayon perhaps between 5 and 6 years.
One thing I really like is, while we are coming here, everything has been improving.
For me, I would say 3 things. Number 1, the food. And among the food, especially the onion rings and the capis. And then I like the service. We've known them since the beginning, so we always get excellent service. And thirdly is the view. It's always beautiful.
After a hearty meal, adults can kick back and relax, enjoy the view, while the kids romp around the premises. There's a mini zoo for the little ones, gardens and playgrounds to please restless tykes, and places for a romantic time or two. Such is the laid-back mood that some opt to extend their stay after the meal and book rooms. Since rooms are limited to a number of guests at a time, those who choose to stay at Silangan Nayon are assured of hands-on service by the staff and even by the owners. Silangan Nayon Homes, a residential development beside the park and restaurant, will soon open for those who would like to recreate the holiday feeling all year round. A stay at Silangan Nayon is also an open invitation to discover Pagbilao. The restaurant accommodates requests for guided tours and transfers. Highly recommended is an early morning boat ride across the Tayabas Bay to a stretch of unspoiled sand at Cuevang Lampas. To get to this beach requires almost half an hour's hike from the main highway, so a scenic boat ride is the better choice of transportation. Here, one can snorkel, kayak, swim, or explore the cave at the beach's edge. Nature lovers will enjoy a trek to Pagbilao's Mangrove Experimental Forest, the second largest mangrove restoration and reforestation project in the world. Hikers and nature trippers can get here two ways, by boat or by cutting through rugged trails via land. At the mangrove site, a 30-minute hike along the wooden footbridge leads to the viewing deck, a great vantage point for bird watching, or just simply soaking in the view.
Pagbilao here last year, for instance, I had my first glimpse of the Philippine Eagle Owl from right behind where I'm speaking from now. It's an amazing bird. It's one of the largest owls in the world. It's endemic to the Philippines, and obviously if you want to see a bird like that, this is a really good place to come.
Silangan Nayon also offers guided tours to some of Pagbilao's hidden natural wonders. A 45-minute trek along farmlands, coconut plantations, and small villages leads to the foot of Malikboy Mountain. A bubbling stream tells you that you are closing in on the destination, but not before a series of challenges, like scrambling over rocks, scaling stone steps, and narrow trails. But getting to the basin, a pool of clear water, is more than just reward. Malikboy Falls is a definite treat, and splashing in this cool, natural mountain spring is a definite indulgence. After a tiring but satisfying romp around Pagbilao, relax at the warm and comfortable rooms at Silangan Nayon. The bay lights up, twinkling lights bid goodnight, inviting you to stay a little longer and experience another sunrise, another day at Pagbilao.